Alright, people. Let's continue.
So, I've been wondering, do you think when Lenegis was built, it was even made with people living here in mind?
What do you mean?
Well, none of this happened by coincidence, right? They must have designed it to transform like this. But then, if they knew people were going to live here, you'd think they would have taken that into consideration, to avoid all this chaos.
Ordinarily, yes. You'd think so. Trust me, as far as we were concerned, Lenegis was our home, nothing more. No one knew about all this. It makes you wonder whether the city was just built on as an afterthought. But if so, to what exactly?
Sorry. That probably sounded weird, huh?
Not at all. Sometimes it takes an outsider's eye to help you notice what you've been missing all along. This place is a mystery, that's for sure. Something tells me we'll find answers where we're going, though.
Yeah, you're right, Shion. I'm sure we will.
Alright, boys and girls. I can hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. So... it means nobody's perfect.
Doe?
Faria. Varia? Isn't that the person that Avakir guy was...
But why are you here? Wait, don't tell me you've given up on the crown contest and come crawling back home from Dana already. Nothing to say? Even though you were willing to kill Tarnigan to secure your position as Lord.
Oh, okay, so we're expanding on this.
You still... kill?
I'm here to take care of something. If you wish to continue this conversation, I only ask that you wait until I'm finished.
I need to get rid of those glasses.
Oh, of course. You always did prefer to take the coward's way out. Even after 7 years and living on that Danon rock, you haven't changed one bit. But let me tell you, I haven't changed either. Not a day's gone by the past 7 years that I haven't hated you.
And this is the reason why you should always try your best to forgive. It's not easy, but this is the reason why you should do it. Just going on and hate and bitterness will do nobody any good.
Killing me will bring you peace, and so be it.
Dohalim, what the hell are you saying?
First, I have business to take care of. If it's vengeance you seek, I will grant you it. But you must wait. My sins are legion. Let me finish what I came to do. Then you have my word. I will let you do whatever brings you peace.
Until then, move, itch. Get out the way. Get out the way.
Sure,
get out the
that's
way.
it. Run away like always. You don't even have the courage to die. No wonder you leave it to someone else. You're just a coward!
What about you? You can't even face the reality. It was an accident. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Dohalim. I apologize that you had to witness that.
Is it true? What she said about you killing someone?
Each of us have our pasts. I am no exception.
Before, back in Menancia, you mentioned having taken a friend's life over the throne. Is that what she meant?
The mistakes I made there were not my first, and may not be my last. I will say no more.
Did you mean what you said? About letting her take your life if she wanted to?
She has more right to my life than anyone.
But you can't just...
Whatever happens, I have sworn to put an end to the crown contest and to ensure continued coexistence in Menancia. I have no intention of expiring before I do so. There are far too many questions I still seek answers to. Besides, you have just as much reason to kill me as she does.
Dohalim!
Forgive me. Some things are best left unsaid.
You know what? I'm going back and letting Dohalim take the reins. Because, well, this is more his story. Hold on. What do I do my face? Oh, okay. Hmm. I like this little theme music. This travel music. The fact that he's got the panting when he runs is a nice toe through. Oh,
I'll hold on to that.
one of two. Could this be? Yeah, the white puffy stuff the guy was talking about. It's been a while since we have to fight something. I guess I've been at jinx myself. These violins, I swear, or violas.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Yeah, it must be some sort of rest and leisure area for the locals.
You think? Man, these Renan sure know how to live it up, don't they?
Is something the matter, Dohalim?
Before I went down to Dana, my friends and I, we used to gather at this very spot and play music together. Avakir, Faria, and Tarnagin. That was a lifetime ago now.
Tarnagin. He was the one that Faria mentioned, right?
He was once my dearest, closest friend. As well as Faria's betrothed.
I think she's a family member.
Despite Faria's lower-class upbringing, she possesses a tremendous talent for music. Entranced by her playing, I helped her overcome her sense of inferiority and introduced her to Tarnagin and Avakir. It was a time of great joy. 4 people bound only by their love of music, with no care for social standing. Only the next song, the next melody.
A friendship based on mutual respect, and a society where everyone is a prisoner to their social class. You really are different, Dohalim.
I suppose it's natural you would see it as strange.
I would have, once. Now, I think the idea of breaking away from society's constraints and choosing your friends based solely on affection is something beautiful that's worth cherishing. Besides, it was that way of looking at the world that laid the foundations for coexistence in Menancia.
Your praise does me too great an honor. I was merely following the wishes of my own heart. And even then, it only lasted until the crown contest began. After that, Tarnagin and I became fierce competitors for the position of Lord. Tarnagin had fallen for Faria. By becoming Lord, he aimed to wrest her from her humble origins and raise her to the highest echelons of society. But fate was not so benevolent.
What happened?
Tarnagin was no match for me in combat. On a level playing field, he wouldn't have stood a chance. But he was desperate and low on options, and he couldn't stand the thought of defeat.
You mean he resorted to dirty tactics to try to win, right? But then why does Faria think... Wait. Don't tell me she doesn't know.
How could I tell her? Combined with the trauma of losing her beloved, and by her friend's hand, no less. She would have been devastated.
So instead you let her go on hating you, so she could use that hate as a crutch for her grief?
That's not the same as running away, though.
It is exactly the same. Unable to face the loss of my friend and the burden of my duty. Instead, I decried my fate and looked away from what I'd done. As for what happened after, that you already know.
But if you hadn't become Lord, Menancia wouldn't be what it is now. The Dahnans there would still be suffering under Renan oppression like before.
Shion's right. What other lord would have treated me as you did?
I tell you one thing, while the animation can be good at times, it can be lacking when it comes to the movements. All that expression, yet he's just so stiff. Same thing with the rest of them on occasions.
Anyone else and I would have been dead long ago. You've saved so many people, Dohalim. You saved me. It's thanks to you that I'm here today. So, try not to blame yourself. The burden you've placed on your own shoulders is too much for anyone to bear.
Frank as always. But I shall do my best to heed your advice.
No matter what he does, it's with elegance. Now look at that twist. They never miss a chance to give a back shot.
Do you think he'll be all right?
Yeah, I think so. He's got Kisara.
It's important to have someone like that.
I didn't realize how difficult it is just to be there for someone.
Sometimes just knowing someone's on your side can be enough. And he knows, Shion. I promise he does.
I hope you're right. Alphen.
Yeah?
I never appreciated until recently just how much you were always there to support me.
It goes both ways. You've helped me keep...
Okay, what was I doing? Ooh! An inn and a safe spot? Woohoo!
going more times than I can count.
Maybe, but I still wanted to say thank you.
I see a medic and supply officer over there. If they know you're with me, they'll likely offer their assistance.
Hold on. Alright, let's heal up. I don't have anything. Well, give me a discount. Ooh, tofu. Okay, I got the tofu, so... Is there anything I actually want to buy? I don't know. Oh, golly. Really expensive. Got 4 of these. Like, ooh, just one? Oh my gosh. My dumb self. Why am I always selling crap? Jeez Christ. Where's my tofu? Always selling. But, but I guess that's one mission that could be getting done. Jesus Christ. Stupid me. I was wondering why I was getting so much. Cripes. Well, dang, it's expensive too. Sheesh. Why does that cost more than bringing somebody back to life? Goodness sake. Why'd I get rid of that? Oh, yes. Yes. White, soft, and fluffy. Good. Now, problem is...
As I recall, there's a recipe we've yet to try.
Yeah, this is the last ingredient we need.
Then let's go ahead and prepare it.
Okay, great. I got the, white, soft, fluffy, whatever. I just love when the music gets to that part. That do 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 do. This. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Am I ready? Hold up. Alright. Okay, I see a fight on the way. Alright. As far as battle, I'm leading. Okay. What about strategy? Moderation? Sure.
Damn it. Lenegis soldiers.
Any way we can avoid fighting them?
That all depends on them. Whatever happens, be ready.
Alright.
Well, so much for them not wanting to fight.
Ho! I am Lord Dohalim of Elda Menancia. I command you.
The rest of the city must be erased.
No. Have they been brainwashed too?
Brainwashed or not, if they want to fight, they got one. You picked the wrong fight!
Now,
While it's reeling!
take it down!
In a bind?
I'm not
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
It's almost too strong.
Be my guest! Time to let it rip!
Banshee of lightning!
Double demon bash! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
So you clamor for my true power? Bathed in blood. Reflect on thy sins.
My shield! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Execution!
Oh, violent wings!
Not today!
Negative gate!
Deny! Let me help! A chain between heaven and earth! Do it! Away! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
On your knees!
Blow away!
Healing
Strike! Mow them down!
Glacial
Here
spear!
goes! Pierce the
Double
evil!
demon fang!
Chain between heaven and earth!
Heal my weary...
Brilliant! This one's mine!
Heal my weary
You're
companion!
mine!
Not on my watch!
Dragon
Dance
Swarm!
away! Back into the fray!
Engage!
Annihilation! Searing
The flame
flame!
inside me yearns to be let free! Fall back! Dragon Swarm!
Lunar corruption!
Fire support! Not today!
Lunar blast!
Elusive
Back into the
deity!
fray!
Swarm!
Annihilation! A whirling
Blow away!
whirlwind! Do it!
No escape!
Winds of
Negative
heaven!
gate!
Reverse force!
On the escape!
Cycle!
Those soldiers seem different from the citizens we've come across so far.
Yeah, they weren't big talkers, that's for sure. They just attacked without warning.
They weren't in the least bit fazed by Dohalim's presence either.
Indeed. They seem to recognize us as enemies, nothing more. And yet, traditionally, Lenegis hasn't been high on threats. A few frenzied Zeugles during experiments here and there, but not much else.
Their glazed-over eyes reminded me of the soldiers and slaves we met back in Ganath Haros. The ones in blind devotion to Volron.
I've never seen anything like that here on Lenegis before.
Maybe someone doesn't want us here, and the soldiers are their way of letting us know.
What with the Red Woman, the Sovereign, and Volron, we're starting to develop quite the growing list of adversaries. At least we'll know to keep our wits about us.
Oh, well. Ooh. Woohoo. Yeah. Alright. Ooh, we got, well, I guess keep going straight, I suppose. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That is, I don't know what to expect from that one. You know what? Speaking of arts, what do I have that's different? I mean, I've got no fire type of attacks. Why are my attacks so lame? Boring. Let's see. Nothing, 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 nothing. Ooh, is that KO for Richard? No, I already got that. Oh boy, I don't like that growling. Ooh boy. Alright, let's get ready.
Right, here goes! Double Demon Fang!
No further!
Radiant
You're mine!
I'll face you! Your reflexes will not serve you well
You're
here.
mine!
Tornado drive!
Take this!
Burning winds of heaven.
Denied! Armor won't save you!
Feel
Burning
burning
weather.
strike. More for the stockpile.
Double Demon Fang!
Dance in the wind. In here.
Double Demon Fang!
Prime and ready. This way.
You're mine!
Need to pull
Eat
myself
dirt!
Resonate with
I
you!
owe you one! Double Demon Fang!
Where are you going?
Sleep now.
Strike!
In a bind?
Art steel. Back into the
Double
fray.
Demon Fang!
Everlasting
Annihilate
The
that.
flame inside me yearns!
Negative gate!
Steel
Reflect
burning.
on thy
More
sin.
where that came from.
They smite with blackened
Eat
blade!
dirt! Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Strike!
Do it. More for the stockpile.
On your knees!
Double Demon Fang!
Nothing gets by me. Burning
Double
glacial
Demon
spear.
Fang!
Pierce evil.
Air pressure!
Freeze lancer.
Now you see what I can do!
Raging storm.
Double Demon
Annihilation. Now.
Dance on the
Flame
wind.
of fury. Burning.
On your knees!
In here. Now.
Take this!
Air pressure!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Alright, now that we defeated this thing, we've taken on this weakness. So let's go to the when did I get this? I don't know. Okay, enemy info. Ooh! Ice is the weakness. Yay! I got the weapon for that. Though I'm kind of curious. Does this? Let me go to my equipment. Would this actually work? I don't know. Oops, going backwards. I hope it works instead of just me getting all giddy for nothing. Maybe the Astral Art says, "Holy crap!" I mean, is this it? Yeah, I'm where I need to be. I could skip it, but
Let's see what you've got.
Here I come!
Lunar in the wind. Lunar fire thrust. A chain between heaven and
Now!
earth.
Here I come!
Resonate with the earth!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't the stealthy
You're
enough.
being interrupted.
Not on my watch.
Now!
Take
Here I
this!
First aid. A whirling struggle. That'll bring you down. Winds of heaven.
Now!
Oh, violent darting wind.
You picked the
Carve
wrong
now
fight!
through walls.
Take this!
Seismic rupture!
Flame.
I'm not done!
Dance in the wind.
Shattering
Air
pieces!
Attack time.
Everlasting
Dance in the wind.
Try harder! Not a chance!
negative gate!
No escape!
On your knees! Take this!
It's
Try
over.
harder! My turn!
Steel force.
Strike!
Dance in the wind.
Strike!
Captivity!
Air thrust.
I have no limits!
A whirling
Try
struggle.
harder! Now!
Winds
Here
of
I come!
heaven.
Begin.
First force.
Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
A whirling struggle. Here I go.
Take this!
Wind. First
You're
force.
mine!
Pile
By the
driver!
power of water.
Strike!
Shine! Radiant light!
It's over!
Regeneration!
Come
Regenerate!
forth.
You're mine!
Allow me to help you.
Nail strike.
Ready to go!
Elusive deity! Strike!
Rotating pile driver!
Far enough! You're mine!
Radiant, that'll bring you down!
Try harder! You're mine!
Not on my watch!
Take this!
Now you see what I can do!
Seismic Rupture!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Regenerate! Prepare for the game! Strike!
I'll be saving this one.
Time for Slide! Negative gate! Searing Gale!
Can't get out of this!
Annihilation!
Void Flash! Slide! Void Flash!
Resonate with the earth!
A chain between
Slide!
Another incantation ruined.
Void Flash!
Mega Ray!
Bloody Core!
My savior!
Take this! Strike!
Mega Ray!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Does it hurt?
I'll smash you! You're mine!
A whirling struggle.
Benediction light.
Searing flare! I'm ready!
Heal! No escape!
Downfall!
Blow away!
I never miss!
Begin! Take this! Burn!
Here's a healing arm!
Grind you to dust!
First aid!
I owe you one! Elusive deity! Double Demon Fang! Take this!
Not in your dreams!
Rotating pile
I'll
driver!
heal you all!
Double Demon
Rain
Fang!
down.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Breath of life! Heal my weak. Can't get out of
Stars
this!
light. Rain down and purify all!
Not a chance!
Thanks so much!
I'll grind you into
Void Flash!
anything in armor is all mine!
Rending you
Fireball!
apart! Save you! Bloody howling!
Lancer.
Flame inside me! Yours to
I'll
be
heal
let
you all
free!
in.
Ha! Burn in hell!
Field!
Rending you
Heal!
apart!
I'll be saving this one!
Bloody strike!
Radiant!
Blow away! It's over!
Sorry to trouble you.
Take this!
Do the same for me. Raging Cascade! Gemini Aqua!
Cure!
Into the shadows! Lightning Orb! Searing Turn below! Arctic Waterfall! Freeze
Seismic
Lancer!
Rupture!
Dance
Strike!
in the wind!
The tempest engulfs you!
Slippery!
Void Flash!
Handle this.
Reflect on thy sins.
Slide!
Smite with blackened
Void
nothing
Flash!
will hold me back.
Searing Flame!
Slide!
Reload!
Blood. Rending you
Lighter
apart.
Field!
Bloody
Downfall!
howling!
Raging Cascade! I'll
You're
heal you
finished!
all!
Now we're not...
I'll smash you!
The flame not in your dreams!
Here
Healing
I come!
circle!
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
A hard-won victory.
You're right. It was a hard one, Victor. Let's see.
Right, here goes! You're
You
mine!
can't get out of this!
You picked the wrong fight!
Raging Storm!
Take this!
Gemini Aqua!
No escape!
You won't bow at night, and you leave me no choice!
Engaging!
Rotating pile
Hit
driver!
again! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind!
Done!
They smite with blackened blade!
Here's a healing arm!
Double Demon
Quick
Fang!
blade! A chain between heaven and earth! A wailing blade lightning!
Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help! First aid!
On your knees!
No escape! Raining Flash!
Here's the evil!
Shattering
Freezing! Stars of light!
Where are you going?
It's on! Strike! Raining
Searing flame!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah!
Reflect on thy sins
Into
and
the
require help.
shadows! Winds of
Take
heaven!
this.
First force! Mega ray!
Take this!
Annihilation!
Escape!
Radiant
You're
light!
finished!
Regeneration!
Confiscated!
Don't suffer in silence.
You're mine!
Another incantation ruined.
Raging storm!
Strike!
Here!
Raining
Negative
Flash!
gate!
Raging storm! Reload!
Flame inside me!
Lightning condemned!
Strike!
Thunderblade!
Raining Flash!
I'm in your debt.
Blow away! Ha!
Glacial Spear!
Purge malevolence!
I owe you one!
Waterfall!
Here I come!
Freeze Lancer! Field!
Double Demon Fang!
More projectiles!
Elusive deity!
Now!
Eagle ray!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance!
Searing flame! Now! Reload!
Blow away!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
You know what? I really don't think my it's not really doing anything.
Get lost!
Ready and ready! Now you'll learn!
No further!
Here I come! Catapult! Strike! Radiant blast!
They really don't give up, do they?
You got spirit! Here I come!
That'll bring you down.
I'm not done! Elusive deity! I can carve through armor! Eagle ray! Blue eye!
Here
I come! Strike!
Not in your dreams.
I'm not... Bird! Tempest! Here I come!
What? Lightning healing
I'll thank you! Elusive deity! You're mine!
A wailing
Soaring
lightning
blast!
will itself together.
Elusive deity!
In here,
Double demon fang! You're mine!
Pile.
Here I come! Tempest! In a bind? No escape!
More where that came from. Reload! Chinese!
You're mine!
Take
Go
that.
on the way!
I'm only
Escape!
getting started.
On your knees!
A
I'm not
whirling
done!
struggle. Mega ray!
You're
Ninja
rending
Heaven.
you apart! Take this!
Bloody
Bloody
hell!
hell!
Here!
The flame inside me! You're let free! Void flash! I'm ready! Void flash! Strike!
Sweet dreams!
Void flash!
I'm only getting started.
You're mine!
Air pressure! My exploits are bearing fruit.
Who are we doing this stuff?
Those soldiers don't seem to have any qualms about attacking on sight.
Is someone making them stand guard over the Forbidden Zone?
Little help!
You're mine! Burn in hell!
Can
you take it? Here I come!
Does it hurt?
Escape! You're finished!
Glacial Spear! I still have on the handshake!
Flash!
Freeze Lancer!
Another incantation ruined.
You're mine!
Celestial Head!
Radiant!
Your arts are being interrupted. Allow me to help you.
Reload!
You're mine!
Where are you going?
No escape!
Rending you
The
apart.
flames will roar!
Right.
Raging
You're mine!
Cascade!
I can carve through
Healing
armor!
Seal!
Strike!
Back into
Behold!
the fray!
The Earth's pulse. Tectonic fission.
Elusive deity! Here I come! Eagle ray!
Radiant
In a
Blast!
bind.
Lightning Contest!
You're mine!
Shine.
Strike!
Radiant light.
You're
Focus
finished.
of regeneration.
Huh? You picked the wrong fight!
Regenerate.
Water! Hear my call!
Strike!
Thunderblade! A chain
Radiant
between
Blast!
heaven and earth!
Reflect on light.
Burning
They
away!
must
Blade
fly.
Spear! Pierce the
Void
evil!
blast! Slice! Stop!
Freeze Lancer! Revive Sage!
Tear!
Here's the healing arm!
Hurricane thrust!
First aid!
Tear!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! Glacial Spear! Pierce the evil!
Double demon fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Far enough!
Take this!
Raging Inferno!
Take
Raging Cascade!
Armor won't save you.
Searing Flame! field!
Force Flash!
I'll be saving this one!
Force Flash!
Resonate
with the earth!
Glacial Spear!
Hurricane Thrust!
A whirling struggle!
Tear!
Winds
Hurricane
of heaven!
Thrust!
First force! This one's
Tear!
mine!
Hurricane
I'm
Thrust!
only getting started!
Try harder! Not a chance!
I'll be saving
Let's
you!
go now!
Where are
Bathed
you
in
going?
blood.
You're mine! Not today!
Lightning orb!
Take this!
More with that
I'm not done!
Gravitas field!
Move away!
Not in your dreams!
You're finished!
Mega ray!
You're mine!
Can't get out of this!
I'm not done!
Defender field!
No, it's... Now! You're mine!
Oh, sparkling stars of light! Rain down and purify all!
Tear!
Everlasting darkness!
Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
Can you take it?
Tear!
Damn it!
Hurricane Thrust!
I can handle it! Came between heaven and earth! A wailing banshee of lightning! I'm all stocked up! Annihilation!
Here I come!
Sleep now! Into the shadows!
This one's
I'll
all
be
mine!
saving this one!
Eat dirt!
Mega ray! Annihilation!
I'm not done! You're finished!
Gale force!
Raining
More with that
Slash!
Maelstrom!
Blew away!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Air
Try harder!
corruption!
My turn!
Light astral by the power of water!
Hurricane Thrust!
Searing flame! Wow!
This one!
Hurricane in the sky of mine! Doline! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
With this, I can become even stronger.
Alright. Sheesh. Looks like another big boss room.
I won't forgive you! Not in your dreams! Bring him down! Raging cascade!
In a bind? I won't show you any mercy! Here I come! Blew away!
A wailing annihilation!
This one's all mine! Blew away! Blow him down! Burn!
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Law!
Demons descend! Flashing fang! Now! Take this! I'm not done!
Hear my call!
Double demon fang!
A whirling struggle!
Blew away!
Here's
Double
evil!
demon fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Not on my watch!
I'll throw you in the shot! Blew away!
Dance in the wind!
Now or never! No further!
A chain between heaven and earth!
No
A
escape!
wailing banshee of lightning!
Rending you apart!
That'll bring you down!
Are you ready?
Astral energy! Full throttle!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Alright.
Let's see what you've got.
Eat this!
Winds of
You're
heaven!
mine! My field?
How long are we gonna keep this up for?
You're mine!
Glacial
I'm
spear!
not done!
Here's evil! Freeze Lancer!
The flame of regeneration!
Light
To be
astral
let
energy!
shine!
More
Radiant
than
light! Force of
Flame of
regeneration!
fury!
Radiant flash!
Water!
Dragon
Hear my
form!
call!
Thanks.
By the blood.
Mine.
Now, through all.
Try harder.
Here goes.
Take this.
Here I go.
Heal my weary
Eat
soul.
I'll be
Release
damned
it.
this one.
It's
weakened.
Prepare to be this ends now.
Mega Ray.
Take this. I'll
Photon
smash
blast.
you.
Lightning condemned. Stand between heaven and earth.
Here I come.
Wailing banshee of lightning.
Raining soaring blast.
Hear me, flame of fury. Here, strike. Water.
Here I come. Take this.
Spread. Glacial spear. Here's evil.
Ignite.
Lightning wheelers.
You should see it. You're finished. Face you.
Ready to
Forgive me. This is my fault.
This holds nothing back. Try harder.
Our arts are being interrupted.
I still got some fight left in
Rain
me.
coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Shine. Radiant light. Every generation. Regenerate.
The whirling struggle.
You're mine.
Winds of heaven.
Raining slash. Enough done. Here's support.
First aid. Leveling. Update. Freeze Lancer. Mega Ray. Steel.
Can't get out of this.
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Thunder Field.
Seismic strike.
More with us now.
Raining slash. You're finished.
Leave the Chargers to me. Eruption.
You picked the wrong fight.
Instinct.
You're mine. Strike. I'm ready.
Lightning condemned.
Reflect power of water. Smite with blackened blade.
I need to be stronger.
Oh, crap.
This must be it. The entrance to the Forbidden Zone.
But it's just a wall. How do we get through?
Whoa, we? I thought this was Sovereigns only.
Alphen.
Yes! It opened!
Interesting. If Alphen's presence still opens the way, it would seem the Sovereign of 3 centuries ago and now are considered one and the same.
What?
What the?
The voice again?
Alphen.
You again.
Tomorrow's the spirit channeling ceremony. We'll finally play our parts as the Sovereign and Maiden. How have you been feeling?
What am I sovereign of? Shuffled from lab to lab, always treated like an experiment. Whenever they look at me, all they see is a Dahnan. I don't even know what their precious ceremony's for. let alone what they're going to force me to do as the Sovereign. Tell me, if we're both in the same boat, why do you seem so calm right now?
No choice. Becoming the Maiden's not something I wanted for myself. But they said Rena's prosperity depended on it. How could I say no after that?
Still, as a Renan, at least you got to decide. Good for you. Meanwhile, I was taken from my homeland. You aren't the captive one here.
It isn't right what they did to you, and I'm sorry for what it's worth. When this is over, I swear I'll help you get home. I can't do this alone. One more day.
How could I say no to that? It's not like I have any choice in the matter anyway. So, what's your name?
It's Naori. Naori Imaris. Try to remember this time.
You don't act like them. Like the other Renans, I mean. How come you treat me like a person?
Because you are. It's true we come from different worlds. But neither one of us asked to be here right now. In that sense, you and I are much the same. We couldn't do this. We wouldn't be able to talk to each other as people if we didn't see the humanity in each other. So I suppose the question you should be asking is, why wouldn't I treat you like one?
You're not like the others.
Maybe they're not like me.
Here's what we'll do. We give them their damn ceremony. You get me to Dana. That'll be the end of it. I'm taking you at your word on this. I'm trusting you, not them. Naori.
What the hell just happened?
That vision. Did everyone else see it too?
That person Alphen was speaking to, she looked exactly like Shion.
It was Naori. Naori Imaris. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right.
She really does look like Shion. I'm beginning to see why Alphen was so confused.
That's all very well and fine, but what did we just witness exactly? It was too real to be a mere hallucination.
It was a conversation we had 300 years ago. The night before the ceremony.
You mean all of that really happened? We just saw an episode straight out of your past?
But how is that even possible? Unless... Could this be the Red Woman's handiwork too?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
You guys didn't feel it? The moment the entrance opened, it was like a stream of Danan astral energy rushing over us.
I felt it too. And not for the first time either. It was the same sensation as back inside the wedge.
That would make sense. After all, vast amounts of Dana's astral energy were being siphoned and sent up here to Lenegis. For all we know, perhaps we're close to the spot where all that energy was stored.
So you think it might have been the energy itself that was responsible for that vision we just saw? But how? And why?
We have no way of knowing. Maybe it's not even as deliberate as all that.
Shion, you okay?
Yeah. It was all just a little sudden. That's all. So that was my ancestor, huh? It was like looking into a mirror.
Yeah, there certainly is a resemblance.
What about you? How are you holding up?
Me?
Even putting aside the question of where that vision came from, it's likely we'll see more of those. Reliving painful episodes from your past. Do you think you can handle it?
I can't just pretend like the past never happened. Besides, if it helps us uncover the truth of what that ceremony really was, it might also lead to answers about your thorns.
Alphen.
That's not all. This whole time, we've been fighting to free Dana from the Renans. But now that we're here, it seems those same Renans might have it just as bad. I'd like to liberate them too, if I can. Which is just another reason I can't afford to shield my eyes from the truth.
Whether you're on Dana or somewhere else, you always stay the same. Your indignation and righteous passion, your desire to free and protect, they're all hardwired into you. Not that I'm complaining. Come on, let's bust this thing wide open.
Basically, he's
Nobody's here.
Stay sharp. After
Basically, he's a true king.
that last illusion, there's no telling what could happen in here.
Uh-oh. Here we are. Let's see. Can I find my way back? Oh, I can. So if I want to, I can come all the way back here. I guess it won't hurt. Boss battle, here we come.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
You know what? I think I prefer one big monster versus a bunch of... Oh boy.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes!
Is this gonna be the only one we fight? I don't know.
What?
Alright, let's see. Strategy. Let's try this first.
I've never known Faria to intro Zoogles like that before.
How about with a stone that looks suspiciously like a master core?
Holy crap!
Where did she get her hands on that?
Holy
We handle the
heck!
Zoogles. Then we get some answers.
Air, go for the weak point! Whirling struggle.
I'll stop its charge!
Oh boy. That was just... Oh boy.
No
Sarah,
rest for the wicked. Shine, radiant light, force of regeneration.
more for the
Try harder!
I'm nearly done for. Forgive me.
Stay away from my friend! Eat dirt!
I'll bring you back from death to this.
Take this!
Primed and ready.
No escape!
That'll bring you down.
It's over!
I'll be saving this
My
place.
pride was
Blow
my downfall.
away!
A whirling
Void
struggle.
blast!
Catapult.
Strike!
Feel.
Tempting.
Here, relay of fire. Here goes. Glacial
Void
steel.
blast!
Here it is.
Void blast! Strike!
I can carve through armor.
Void blast! Try harder! Not a chance!
More for the stockpile.
Prepare to be
Searing
sealed.
flame. Reload.
Take this.
I can handle it.
Elusive deity.
Fair enough.